Hello, guys. We have a very special person with us who is a former graduate of IIT Jammu, and he started his career from Amazon and finally bagged an off campus opportunity from Google. Hi, Akshay.
Hi friends.
Akshay, what motivated you to join IIT Jammu?
I joined IIT Jammu in 2016 as a BTech student in computer science branch. So at that time, before that, IIT Jammu did not exist. So I'm the opening ranker of the first batch, and when deciding the major thing which I thought why I would be joining IIT Jammu. It was because mostly it was because of proximity due to my hometown. I will not lie, and also I thought this will grow, and yeah, I mean that's why I had joined IIT Jammu, and the journey has been very good.
So, Akshay, can you please tell me about your programming journey?
No, actually, before joining IIT Jammu, I did not know about programming at all. So the first language that I learned was here only. In our first semester, we had a course where I was introduced to C++. In fact, many of my batchmates were introduced to that language. So how it started was initially, I mean, it is a tough thing for someone who is not exposed to this. So like, I think initially if we spend some time in the very beginning, we spend some time ourselves. There are some classes and we try to solve some problems and try to understand the syntax. So once the basics are strong, then building on top of that is easy. So that's what I think helped me. I mean, in my first semester, with some of my batchmates who knew coding, they were also exposed to competitive programming. So, like, I mean, uh, with their help, along with them, I participated in some contests, and slowly and steadily I improved. And so that's how my programming journey has been. And before joining this college, I did not know about programming at all.
So, are programming languages any barrier to get into product-based companies?
So actually, I'm not sure it is a barrier, but generally they tend to the interview process. I think tends to be based on DSA, and there are also some other concepts. So generally, I think, I mean, if you are good in DSLGO, you should be knowing one of C, C++, or Java. And I think companies expect you to know these languages. Python is also an option. So, I mean, at least you should be knowing one language. I mean, if you don't know the language, then how have you been able to code throughout your college years? But it's not that you should know a particular language only, but at least one language. Uh, I mean, out of C, C++, and Java, and maybe Python also. So, if you know at least one language and you have done some problem solving, so it will not be that much of an issue.
Okay. So, Akshit, tell me about your coding journey.
So for me, initially, like I told you, initially I did not know about programming, so and we did not have any seniors also. So initially, I tried to learn the basics of language, and then along with some of my friends, there were some many. I mean, and for first year, second year, there are many passionate people who like to participate in contests. So we tried to give many contests together, and then I think we were improving. And initially, I tried to give contests, but then I mean, after some guidance, I realized that like only in contest is not the way. I mean, you should also do practice, and practice is what you should do mostly. Like contests are where you can showcase your skills, but I mean, you'll also need to learn, and you'll also need to do some practice. So I practiced some problems, previous problems, on, the, on various platforms, and that's how I think I mean my skills improve. And yeah, I mean, it's like one policy does not work for everyone, but this is how it has been for me. So I used to practice, and then I used to give contest. I practice means solving some problems other than contest, like not trying to solve only at contest, and also trying to learn about some various techniques DSLGO. So and that whenever you see those problems, and you are able to apply. So this is what worked for me.
So Akshay, what type of projects you have done in your graduation time and the technology used?
I think internships are also part of project. So during my BTech, like there was mostly I did my projects as a part of internships or courses. So we had I mean, we had a design project course where we did something based on machine learning. Like we tried to, predict. I mean, we made a model like which would predict the speech from videos, like from new videos. So that was something based on ML, and we used TensorFlow and Keras in that. Like I did my internship in University of Bordeaux, France, in second year. It was based on VNet, and in that was mostly based upon OMNet, and there are some tools particularly for that. And other than that, like some courses like in the BTech project course, it was mostly something based on Android, and there like obviously like Android Studio, some scripting we did, and I mean other projects like we did as a part of courses only. So I mean my projects were mixed like from all the fields.
Akshit, please tell me about your internship which you have done at your graduation time.
Yeah, so in my second year, I did a research internship in University of Bordeaux, France. Then in my third year, I did a internship at Amazon as a software development SD intern. And yeah, I mean these are the two internships I did.
So Akshit, according to you, what is more important, doing competitive programming or learning different tech stacks?
I don't think like a particular thing works for everyone. Like I mean, for me in particular, like I know my many batchmates who were more into projects who didn't do competitive coding. For me, I did competitive coding. I did some projects also, but I was not that much into projects. And yeah, I think it depends upon you. So, I mean, your aim should be to explore, especially in the initial years. So you should try to explore and learn as much as you can, and then as you will develop some interest, try to gain some expertise or be better in that field. So for me, it was competitive coding, which I did mostly. So I'm not sure there is one formula for everyone.
So Akshit, what advice you want to give to your juniors?
So I would advise them like, I mean, the students that are in a college now, like they have good number of seniors, so they should try to interact with them and try to make use of the college culture. If they think there is something that is missing, they can discuss among themselves, because like students themselves are very much enthusiastic. I think, especially in the initial years. So I mean, try to form a collaborative culture. Try to, I mean, learn the basics, and try to practice some problem solving. That is what is going to help you, and I mean, it will help you in placements also, but like it will help you sharpen your mind, and it will improve your skills. So this is my advice. Like, I mean, especially in the initial years, you have some time, so try to utilize it to the maximum.
So Akshit, now we move to the Amazon sections. So like how you get into Amazon and how it feel working at Amazon.
Yeah, so for internship, like Amazon visited our campus when I was in third year. So we had an online round, and then we had one or two interview rounds, and then I was selected and I got the internship. So the Amazon culture, I think, like I mean, any company, I mean, the culture at companies is very much different from that at a college. And Amazon in particular has its culture well. I think it is known that there they value some leadership principles are there, and I think they value those principles a lot. And the culture is good. I mean, it is such a huge organization, and you get to contribute. You get to the work you do that tends to contribute to a million. That tends to have an impact on millions of people. So, I mean, when you see that, I mean, it really makes you feel very good. Mm,
Now we come to the most awaited section. So, how did you apply at Google? So, was it through their career website or a referral?
for me, like for the role currently which I'm working in, which is a software engineer role at Google India, I did not apply. Actually, I got a mail from a recruiter from Google, like asking if I am interested in that role, and I was very surprised, like that I have got such a mail. And I mean, it is hard to say no to Google because it's the dream company of everyone. Like when I was in college, I mean, even before college, I thought like I'll be working at Google one day. So when I got the call, we had some conversation, and that's how like the process started for me.
Okay, Akshit. So, how many rounds you went through at Google?
Not sure if it is specific for everyone. Like for me personally, I had five on-site rounds. So four of these were based on like uh, DS algorithm checking my technical skills, and another one is a Googleness round. I mean, it was more like a behavioral round, and I think yeah, the process is well known. Like Google itself has made it, you know, known to everyone like how their process is like. So for me also, like I had four on-site technical rounds and one other Googliness or behavioral round.
Akshit, as you work with the both companies, so what do you think is the difference in your work culture?
These companies, I have just started at Google to be honest, but yeah, I mean from my niche, I mean from whatever time I have spent, I feel like the culture here is really open and like I mean, I think it is a great culture. I mean, we already know this is a really good company, and I mean, some of our products, like products by Google, uh, like they have already are a huge part of everyone's life. So contributing to this, I mean, it really makes me feel very good. And the culture, the I mean, my coworkers, I feel are really smart and yeah, I feel really valued. But I've not yet, I mean, been that much. I mean, I've not been part of my team. I've not been involved with my team that much till now because I'm having some orientation only and I mean some ramp up orientation kind of things only now. But yeah, it's really great to be associated with Google.
Akshit, any advice for the aspirant who want to join Google?
For any company, I think like personally I think for the big companies like you can find the resources like what they tend to ask, so try to prepare that. And I think for Google the recruiters are also quite friendly, like they can also like sometimes share some resources like in Google. I mean my recruiter shared with me after I cleared the phone round before my onset. So I mean, the most important thing I think is you should have your basics right and do some, I mean, preparation focused on interviews, that how to write code, and that's what I did. So that's what I think others can also follow. And yeah, I mean, once you have a basics right and once everything is done, then it is all really good. But you have to put some effort during the interview process. Yeah.
Thank you, Akshit, for sharing your experience with us. I hope this experience will benefit others.